In this lesson, you'll learn how to subtract rational expressions with unlike denominators. As with addition, to subtract rational expressions with unlike denominators, you must first rename the expressions using a common denominator. Once again, when I wrote it down, I factored, so I can see that for my common denominator, I've got a 4 and a 5 plus c, so I need a 5 minus c here, and the second one needs the whole first denominator. So I'm just going to leave it not factored to make it easier to multiply out, but I may as well leave it in the factored form in the denominator. I just copied down the whole common denominators. Now we can multiply out the numerators. So we're going to have 5c minus c squared, and then we're subtracting this whole numerator, which is going to be 120 plus 24c. Now I wouldn't normally write out this step. I would just do it in my head, and I would have my final answer at negative c squared. Combining my like terms for my c's, I'm going to have minus 19c minus 120 all over that common denominator that we've had for a while, which is 4 times 5 plus c times 5 minus c. And my numerator is prime, so I don't have to worry about reducing. This will be my final answer. And this is supposed to be a multiple choice test item. There's not really any handy dandy thing to do with the multiple choice answers, so I'm going to leave those to put up until we have the answer to pick. This problem's got a little interesting catch to it. When we FOIL out 2 minus x squared, we get 4 minus 2x minus 2x plus x squared, which happens to be the same as if we had x minus 2 squared. I can't say I've come across that too many times before. So to get our common denominator, the first fraction needs a factor of x plus 3 multiplied through, and the second one is going to need another factor of x minus 2. Let's FOIL out the numerators. So we're going to have x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 12, and x squared minus 2x minus 5x plus 10. Combining like terms, I have x squared minus x minus 12 and x squared minus 7x plus 10. X squared minus x squared is going to be no x squared. Negative x minus negative 7 is the same as plus 7, so that's going to be 6x. And negative 12 minus 10 is negative 22. Okay, normally I would try to factor the numerator, see if I can cancel, but of my 4 choices, I can see that I found one of them, so I am done. Now I'm guessing when you multiply yours out, you'll want to go straight to this step rather than taking all the writing to get this one down as well, and then you can probably fit it in your little box. Again, to add or subtract rational expressions with unlike denominators, you need to use the least common denominator before you can add or subtract.